My name is Caitlin. This is the One More Winter Budgeting channel. I use a zero-based budget and I get paid bi-weekly. Today I am cash stuffing my last paycheck of December and my last paycheck of 2022. If you're interested in budgeting at all, saving money, please watch. And if you're interested at all to see how I distributed this money into each of my different funds, my last video is a budget breakdown for this paycheck. So let's go ahead and start stuffing. We'll go ahead and count the money first. Start with 50s. So we got 51, 52, 250s. Thank you, Bao Bay. So how is everyone doing? If you celebrate Christmas, I know that this video is coming up the day before on Christmas Eve. Here we thought that getting a cash tray would stop her from sitting on the money, but it seems like it doesn't matter. Okay, please stop, girly. New thing for this channel is every time one of the cats decides to come and disrupt one of the videos, if you guys want to put a black heart down in the chat to say hello to them. And then 20, 40, $40.20s. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully the season isn't too stressful for you. We didn't get as big of a snowstorm here in the Midwest, or at least where I'm at, as they said that we were going to. Still quite a bit of snow, and the first snow, I feel like it's always, people no longer remember how to drive, even though we live in Michigan. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Let me double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, yep, $70.10. So that's always fun, but yeah, hopefully you guys are all safe and things are going okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $35.05. I am still a little bit congested, so I'm sorry about my voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12.01. I was rewatching my last video, and I feel like my every time I'm sick or congested, my voice gets even deeper, and it was making me sound a little bit aggressive in that video, so sorry about that. Didn't mean for it to come across that way. And today we are going to be cash stuffing. There is actually an extra 5 in here. I also pulled out money for my YouTube paycheck, and it looks like I accidentally grabbed one of the 5s and put it in here because we're supposed to be cash stuffing $352 today for this paycheck. So pull that out. All right, and then we'll check and see as we go along. Maybe I did pull out the correct amount, but that's just how it goes, I feel like, if you're doing two different things. But so $352 is getting cash stuffed today. Let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna grab my cash envelopes and see what money I have left over. Nothing in groceries, nothing in household, gas, food, which, and I said that I'd explain all of these, so this video might be a little bit longer so I can explain it all. Groceries is obvious. Household, this is for stuff like toilet paper, deodorant, toothpaste, stuff like that, just things I need around the apartment. Gas for my car. Food. So this is, when I was on campus, it was food for when I was at school. And now that I've graduated and I'm going to be moving into my full-time job, this is food that if I'm at work in person, if I want to like go down to the cafeteria and go get food, I'll have a set budget for how much I can spend while I'm at work. Going out, this fund is if I'm going out with friends. So I like to keep spending money separate from going out because I want to make sure that like if a friend asks to hang out, like I have some cash put aside so I can see them, and it's not like missing a friend event just because I don't, you know, have money put aside for it. So this is like going out with other people. Spending, this is for me. It could just have the name Caitlin across it. Maybe if I redid it, that's what I'd do. This is any money that I want to spend on myself. Maybe I want to go get some McDonald's. Maybe I want to, while I'm at the dollar store, I see a couple things that maybe aren't like used around the house or food, but I want it. So that fund is for me. The cats, this is anything that they might need throughout the weeks. This is dry food, wet food, and litter are the main ones. They also have a sinking fund. That is more for vet appointments. And if I'm gonna buy like more toys for them, like a new cat tower, because those get pretty pricey. But this is their weekly things that they need. And then miscellaneous, I actually use this as my giving envelope. So if I see anyone in need at all, I can pull from this to give it to them. There's $1 in here. I'm actually gonna roll that over. I'm not gonna pull it out. So let's go ahead and stuff these. So groceries got 70, but I had to hit the store before I could pull out money to stuff these. So I used my debit card, and I used $20 of my $70 budget, so only $50 is going in here. People were kind of panic buying everything, so I figured, I actually didn't even buy anything extra, even if there was a blizzard, but we ran out of cat food, so I needed to go buy cat food. And while I was there, there was a couple of good sales on like some oranges and a couple other things, so I bought it while I was there. So that was $20 out of this budget. Household is getting 10. As I mentioned in my budget breakdown, I need to go get deodorant, and then I don't wear contacts, but my boyfriend wears contacts, and I like having saline solution when over here for him when he stays. Gas is getting 50. I don't have to drive out in person to work these next couple weeks. I do have to drive out to my hometown a couple times though for Christmas and everything, but I'm hoping that because I don't have to drive to on campus or to work, that this will be able to last me for a bit. My car is now only about $40 to fill it all the way from a little less than quarter of a tank, or honestly like an eighth of a tank. So I'm hoping this should be good. We shall see. Food for at work is getting nothing because I won't be working in person in the next 2 weeks due to the holidays. Going out is also not getting anything. Same reason, holiday season. I have plans to meet up with a friend, but I actually have a gift to give her. It's a combination Christmas and birthday gift because her birthday's also in January, but I don't think we're going out spending. Nothing that I need to buy or want to buy at the moment, especially with the holiday season. I try not to buy too much stuff for myself around here because my birthday falls right after. The cats. So they're actually, I'm putting $60 towards them because the price of cat food has just gone up. And I don't know why, but then again, though, the price of everything's rising. I did spend 46 of that to go pick them up more dry food and wet food for the next 2 weeks. So they have $14 left in their budget. Let's go ahead. 2, 3, 4. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's just, you know, everything is getting expensive. That's just how it seems to be. And then giving, I'm just keeping the $1 in here and not adding anything at the moment. Slide these up, and that is, yes. Okay, thank you. And that is my cash envelopes stuffed. All right, next up is high priority. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And for everyone that I've had asking, the money that I stuff here is money left over after all of my bills are paid and after my credit card is paid. So this is all cash that doesn't yet have a designated home before I choose where it goes, because that's always my main priority is bills paid and pay down the credit card. And then after that, that's what these funds are. So the emergency fund is getting $80 today. I am very happy with how much I was able to save this year in the emergency fund. I did have to spend some of it at one point in time, and that's why it's here, is in case of emergencies, to make sure that I have money. So 50, 70, 80. And the emergency fund is for just that, emergencies. Someone also asked these placeholder bills, what they're from. So what this is throughout the year, I managed to save up. I don't like to keep too much money in these envelopes. I think it's unsafe to have this much in the house. So whenever a sinking fund hits $500, I take that money, I put it in the bank. My emergency fund does have a separate account, and these envelopes get a placeholder. So I know for my emergency fund, I have $500 in the bank for it. But so that's what those are for. They're not just like dream money or money that you want to be there. It's supposed to represent money that you have in the bank for a fund. So now for this fund, I have 500, 600, 650, 700, 720, 40, 60, 80, 790 in my emergency fund. Is that correct? Yes, it is. So it's 790 in my emergency fund with $500 of it in the bank. Someone also asked for starting your envelopes. Like, how do you get a large sum of money to start? I personally didn't. If you want to go back to my original videos, you'll see that my funds were much lower. I started this with 0 in here, and what I did instead is every paycheck I just started saving and putting it in here. So your funds will start at 0, and actually at the beginning of the year I am going to empty out all of these envelopes. Some of the money is going to go into accounts in the bank, and some of it's going to go to pay off debt. So I'm actually going to do a restart on my sinking funds at the beginning of the year, so you kind of get the idea of what it looks like to start from 0 and slowly save up your money. Birthdays, I'm going to put $20 in here. One of my sisters has her birthday in January. I am going to need to put more money in here. I want to take her out for dinner and take her out shopping. That's going to be her gift. And I think that we're going to get a tattoo together because it's going to be her 18th birthday, and that's something that she's wanted for a long time. So this fund is definitely going to have to be higher. Christmas is not getting anything today because the day that this comes out, tomorrow's Christmas. So gifts are bought. We are ready to go. This fund I will start stuffing again in the first of the year. But for now, for the first time ever, no money in Christmas. Car maintenance is getting $10. I know someone brought up too, oil changes at home are a great way to save money. Completely agree. It used to be cheaper or about the same price to just go get your oil changed, and so it didn't matter. But my car is old, as I've mentioned before, and the entire bottom of it is kind of rusted out. So I'm a bit afraid to throw it on the jacks at my parents' house, just because of the fact that I'm like afraid if one of them's just like there's too much pressure on one of them or not in the correct placement, that something's gonna happen and it's gonna go through the bottom of the car. So I just go to a professional place to get my oil changed, so that I don't have to put it up on jacks at home. So, but I used to do, like, me and my dad would sometimes do tire rotations, or if the whole tire and rim is getting replaced, we'd replace those ourselves. Or depending on where I went to go get my tires, they used to have free tire rotations. That's what I used to do. But yeah, my old car's a little bit rusty. So for now, we'll get, if it has to be jacked up, we're gonna get it professionally done. But things like spark plugs and everything, we change at home, or, you know, the windshield wipers or anything that we feel like we can replace, we just do it at home. It's a lot cheaper that way. But in car maintenance, there's only $20 at the moment. Savings is also getting $10. This fund is going to see a lot more action soon enough, but for now. So again, $500 is currently in the bank for this sinking fund. And in total, we have 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 619 in savings. So for this account, I like to use this as long-term savings. This is, it has no designated purpose. It has nothing that I'm saving up to buy. This is just to invest in my future. So maybe down the line, if there's like an opportunity for me that costs money that I think would help move my future in the right direction, I can invest this. But yeah, there's no designated purpose. It's just for savings. And retirement. This one also, once I start this new job, it is automatically just gonna go from my account to my Roth IRA that I currently have. But for now, I'm pulling it out. So when you see my sinking funds reset and I have new cash envelopes and a new way that everything's gonna be distributed that I'm gonna talk to you guys about. But for now, every time I get $500, I just add it into the account. And today it's also getting 10. And again, $500 in my Roth IRA for this account. $600, $700, and $10 in my retirement. This is my back to bank envelope. What I usually use this for, currently it's holding my money that I made from my last YouTube paycheck that I'm going to cash stuff in my next video that you will see next Saturday. Usually though, what I do is, like, if I'm out and about, I don't carry these with me. So if I spend money from, say, my car maintenance account, I'll put it on my card, I'll come back home, I'll pull however much it cost to do that maintenance out of this envelope and throw it in my back to bank. And what I'll do is when I have a chance, I'll go to the bank, distribute that money. So that's kind of how it works. So since, you know, I don't want to take these with me everywhere. So that's what I use that back to bank for. High priority's done. On to medium priority. First and foremost, the thing I'm most excited for, vacation. I have a very big trip planned in January that I'm sure everyone has heard me mention multiple times and probably wants me to shut up about. But yeah, my partner is planning on paying for most of the trip, but I do want to bring money, you know, just in case. I don't want to have to rely on them to pay every part of it. I'd like to help. So today it is getting $65. We'll move that up. So 50, 60, 65. I'm very, very, very excited about this trip. I'm going to be gone for a month. There will still be videos posted. I plan on pre-filming quite a bit, so there should still be a video every week. But in vacation, there's 50, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, $172 for vacation. Family time. This envelope, I have 4 younger sisters. I hang out with them all the time. Wow, good slide. The youngest one just turned 15, so she's pretty young. So I like to take her out sometimes to go places, or when some of the older girls come over, maybe pick up like a bottle of wine, or we'll rent a movie, or whatever else. Bebe, please stop petting the camera. It's okay. You can just walk over there. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Thanks. But, so this is envelopes for that. Anytime that I hang out with the girls, or maybe my parents are coming over and I want to treat them to dinner, that's what this envelope's used for. I would in the future like to be able to build it up more before we do events, but I do things with them pretty often. So $5 is going into family time. Girl. Okay. Yep. Okay. Thank okay. Apparently this cash tray does not deter them, so we're gonna just... Yep. Sorry about that, guys. Next up, van. This is also a new car fund. I have a dream of, I'd really love to convert a van at some point that I can travel around full-time for a bit, or take it on trips at least. So that's a really big goal. This is also a new car fund. It's the same thing. I just labeled it van because it makes me happier. So a new car fund, a van that I can convert fund. It's getting $5 today. Oh, thank you for grooming yourself, right in the camera. Perfect. So in here now is 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Girl, what you doing? Why are you so crazy always whenever I turn on the camera? Property. I'd love to be a homeowner and a property owner at some point in life. At this point, between just getting out of school and having a lot of debt to pay off, I'm not able to put a lot of money towards this every paycheck, but I do want to always add something to it every paycheck, just to remind myself that after all the debt and everything, there's something to work towards. There's something that I really want to do. Okay, and she's gone. So this is really important to me. This one is also getting $5 today. In here, I have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48 in property. Self-care. I was wrong about the date of my haircut. I forgot I had rescheduled it at some point. It's actually the 28th, so it's in like a week. But I guess it's good that I have the funds in here now. I am gonna add $5 in here because self-care. I do have some skincare products that I need to re-pick up. They're pretty cheap, which is good because I don't buy super expensive skincare. But also just to have some extra in here. My sister is one of my sisters is my hairstylist. So she doesn't charge me a lot to get my hair cut, but I do like leaving her a generous tip. And the cats are going to town on a scratching board that I just picked up for them. So don't know if you can hear that in the background, but self-care has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47. Self-care is anything that I need that's not like basic hygiene. So it's not like shampoo, conditioner, that I put just into my household fund. Though I have very short hair, and my sister that's a hairstylist buys me shampoo and conditioner pretty much every Christmas, and it usually lasts me just about almost a whole year. So it's been a hot minute since I've had to buy shampoo or conditioner. But it's things like skincare, or maybe there's a perfume that I want, or if I want to go get my nails done, which I don't think I ever used this fund for. But if I start putting more money into it, I could. It usually just ends up being haircuts because it's all the money that I've been able to put aside for. But yeah, it's whatever you consider self-care. The cats, here's their sinking fund for vet visits, new toys, new cat tower. They're also getting $5 today. My last $5 bill. Next year I also want to make sure to add more in here for them. So in here there's only $5, $6, $7. Yeah, because I like to take care of them because, you know, I don't have kids, so treat them like my kids. Gifts. This is, I know that someone brought up, isn't it kind of repetitive? You have a birthdays and a Christmas envelope. Yeah, so this is for everything that's not birthday or Christmas. So me and my sister sometimes go in on like a gift for my parents' anniversary, or with how old I am, a lot of people I know are starting to get married, get apartment. Some of them are having children, and those all require gifts to be bought. And you know, if I don't want to have to pull that out of my Christmas or my birthday envelopes, because I use those pretty much just for my family, my partner, and my one close friend. That's who get those envelopes. That money is saved up just for them. This is for everybody else. So anyone else's birthday, or if I want to get them a gift for other reasons. So that's what this is for. It's not currently getting stuff today. I can't think of anything that's coming up that I need it for. So that's it for high priority. Onto low priority and savings challenges. So apartment. This is anything around the apartment that I want. So maybe I want some new decorations, or, you know, to paint the walls, or maybe we need to replace furniture. That would come out of this account. So it's not bills for the apartment. This is stuff around the apartment that I want. I do currently have an apartment. It is fully furnished and everything, so it's more upgrades that we would want. So apartment's getting $1. Just because, again, at the moment, I do want to buy some extra Christmas decorations. I didn't realize that currently the only thing I have are stockings, pretty much for the apartment, and ornaments for a tree we don't have. We bought a small live tree last year, and we were going to do the same thing again, but like last year the mini live trees were only like $20, so it was pretty affordable. They were $50 this year, and there was no way I was doing that. So yeah, don't have a tree, so nowhere to hang ornaments, so those are not up. So it's only stockings hanging on command strips on my wall currently. Clothing is not getting anything. This fund is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's for clothes. Yeah, medical is getting $1. I do have a monthly script that's $7 a month. I usually end up paying it just on my like my bills card, just because I always account for there being extra in there. I do need to really start actually using this fund to save up for co-pays when I go to the doctors. On to the savings challenges. So currently I have $6. How does that work out? 1, 2. Okay, I did need that $5, so I'm gonna re-pull it back out because it goes into my savings challenges. All right, it's back. So I don't know where got miscounted. Maybe I accidentally counted an extra 5 as I was going through. But my 100 envelopes challenge today is getting $9. It is my last $10 or less one. So let's go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't count my savings challenges during these videos. I count them when I do my sinking funds update. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn this around. This is the Chill Out Challenge. Someone actually sent it to me. I have her Instagram linked down in the description where you can reach out to her and actually purchase this challenge. Had the cats knocking around this, so I'm back. Last week we scratched off $2. That's what this last 2 is going to, is this Chill Out Challenge. And let's go ahead and scratch off. Oh, that one got caught in the zipper. There we go. Let's go ahead and scratch off what we are going to be saving our next paycheck, which will be next year. I want this cat. All right. Next paycheck, we'll be putting aside $5 into this challenge. This one's really nice. It's really good for low income. It's a total of $45 spread between, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paychecks. So it's definitely very doable. I highly recommend it as a savings challenge. I'm loving it, and I love cats, so this is perfect and so much fun. But with that, that is the end of this cash stuffing. If you have any questions at all when it comes to, you know, starting your own cash envelopes or how to save or anything like that, please comment down below. I'm so happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great holiday if you celebrate whichever holiday it is. And please be safe out there if you are in an area that snows. And if not, hopefully it is not too cold in your area. But happy holidays from me and the cats. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Bye.